I knew I'd made the right decision the first day I turned up here. I mean, I was ready for Skye, even if Skye wasn't ready for me. I mean, and we did end up in the south of Skye, which is a stunningly beautiful place, you know. My name is Rick Taylor, and I'm a composer, musician. I basically got very sick of everything I was doing in the music business, and I wanted a complete change. And a friend of mine knew of a place on Skye, and when it came to move, it just seemed obvious to come to Skye and start again, really. I knew within a couple of days that I'd made the right decision. I don't know why I knew, but I knew I'd made the right decision, you know. I've been a very fortunate man, don't get me wrong. But for myself, I'm just a man, you know, really. I have this amazing thing that music in my life, that's one of the things that perhaps separates me. And I'm not a fan of music. I just know how it works, how it's comprised, you know. And but I've spent all my time studying that, so I should know fine well now what makes it tick. This is John Alec, young friend of mine who I've been working with for 2 or 3 years now, and he plays in a particular style of music which would be best categorised as boogie woogie. He's really adept at this style of music. Right now, we're working on a piece. I was very lucky to do a documentary last year, which is going to Cannes this year, and there's another movie to do and I've been working on a track with John Alec for the bit in the coffee house in Amsterdam, and this basically is it. The whole idea of the tune is to turn it into a sort of kooky, drugs-related sing-along, really, on the lines of my baby loves cocaine, my baby loves smoking, my baby loves drinking, and I don't care. My baby's a looker, she could be a hooker, that kind of thing. Oh, I played with lots of people that I suppose are famous, yeah, without a doubt, yeah.
Can you give us a name or two?
Well, everybody always goes for George Michael and Elton John, but I played with Chris Rea and whole hosts of other people, you know. Since moving to Skye, we've managed to promote an awful lot of events here on the island, and I eventually decided to have a wee kind of just a production recording studio, and people from the community found out that I was here, and all of a sudden I'm finding out what they can do. And I had and it's still going on actually, but the first sort of 6 years of it were just marvellous, because everybody was coming round to do something in the studio.
The musical mind that Rick has, from his experiences of working in big bands, you know, on the cruise ships,
I've done everything.
Working in 80s pop, working in modern jazz, and now in Scotland in the folk scene, it's very broad. It's incredibly broad. So Rick can help you with anything musically, I would say. There's not much that stumps him.
Breakdown.
and so on.